Hey, welcome back to the series that we've been doing on Evermore. I've been going track by track to see if I can find a deeper meaning within each of the songs. Today we're on track 11, which is titled Cowboy Like Me, so let's just get started.
And the tennis court was covered up with some tent-like thing. And you asked me to dance, but I said dancing is a dangerous game. Oh, I thought this is gonna be one of those things. Now I know I'm never gonna love again. I've got some tricks up my sleeve. Takes one to know one. You're a cowboy like me.
Okay, before it gets too far, let's read that first verse and the chorus. It says, "And the tennis court was covered up with some tent-like thing, and you asked me to dance, but I said dancing is a dangerous game. Oh, I thought this is gonna be one of those things. Now I know I'm never gonna love again. And I've got some tricks up my sleeve. Takes one to know one. You're a cowboy like me." I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what she's talking about with the tennis court thing. It kind of just makes me think that they're at an event where dancing is involved. And then she kind of mentions that dancing is a dangerous game, so I'm kind of thinking that that's what leads up to dancing or what happens after dancing. It's like maybe she's afraid of dancing becomes flirting or flirting becomes kissing, and like maybe she just doesn't want to go that far with that person, so she's trying to keep this person at bay by saying like, I'm not going to allow this to happen because I know what it can become. But then the part where it says, I'm never gonna love again, that kind of makes me think that that's why she's saying no with the dancing thing, is because maybe she knows that she might fall for this person and she doesn't want that to happen. And then saying that you're a cowboy like me, I don't really know what that exactly means just yet. My only thought is like maybe like a loner, because that's kind of what I think of, like a cowboy. They like ride solo, they don't really need someone. But I think we just have to keep listening to kind of understand the context a little bit more.
Never wanted love, just a fancy car. Now I'm waiting by the phone like I'm sitting in an airport bar. You had some tricks up your sleeve. Takes one to know one. You're a cowboy like me, perched in the dark, telling all the rich folks anything they want to hear, like it could be love. I could be the way forward, only if they pay for it. You're a bandit like me, eyes full of stars, hustling for the good life. Never thought I'd meet you here. It could be love, we could be the way forward, and I know I'll pay for it.
Alright, so that was a lot more lyrics, but I'm still a little stumped. Let's read those lyrics. Never wanted love, just a fancy car. Now I'm waiting by the phone like I'm sitting in an airport bar. So honestly with that, maybe my loner concept makes sense because she doesn't want love. She doesn't want to be involved with another person. But that clearly didn't happen for her because now she's waiting by the phone and sitting in an airport bar. And sitting in an airport bar is kind of a funny reference because all you're doing in an airport bar is killing time. And I feel like that's what she's trying to say is like, I'm waiting for this next person's move, or like, how are they going to continue this relationship? And she just doesn't want to have that feeling again. Hey, some editing thoughts. First of all, is it not wild that you pay like $1,000 for a MacBook and this is the quality of the webcam? But the thing I wanted to mention is I was thinking about the airport bar thing again, and if you are a person that has sworn off relationships or just decided that you no longer want to be in one, you must hate the beginning of a relationship about like trying to decode the other person and figure out how long is it before I can reach out for another date? Is it too soon to say this thing? I hate small talk. I feel like if you're that person that just doesn't want a relationship, you must absolutely hate the beginning of a relationship. So that's some like added thoughts, but I'm not sure if I really explained that when I was talking in the normal video, but let's return to that. Then it goes on to say, you had some tricks up your sleeve, takes one to know one, you're a cowboy like me. Perched in the dark, telling all the rich folks anything they want to hear, like it could be love, I could be the way forward, only if they pay for it. You're a bandit like me, eyes full of stars, hustling for the good life, never thought I'd meet you here. It could be love, we could be the way forward, and I know I'll pay for it. So with those lyrics, it kind of makes me think that we're just telling a story and it's not really about a real life situation. Because in this situation, it almost seems like she used people to get what she wanted. Like she would tell rich folks or tell anyone basically that they wanted to hear in order to get what she wanted. She would even pretend it's love. Maybe she would go forward with a relationship, knowing that there's no real feelings attached to it. But then the other person is very similar as well because they're a cowboy like me. They're also a bandit and they're doing the same thing, hustling for a good life. So maybe it's like these two ships meeting in the night where they do very similar things to people. They use people, they do certain things to get what they want. And then maybe they're kind of realizing that's what they want. Maybe they want someone to challenge them like that. So they're kind of saying that maybe two cowboys in the situation would be like a good thing. But I still could be very wrong about this. I don't know. I really like this like guitar interlude though.
You're a cowboy like me, perched in the dark, telling all the rich folks anything they wanna hear, like it could be love. I could be the way for it, only if they pay for it. You're a bandit like me, eyes full of stars, hustling for the good life. Never thought I'd meet you here. It could be love. We could be the way for it, and I know I'll pay for it. And the skeletons in both our closets plotted hard to fuck this up. And the old men that I've swindled really did believe I was the one. And the ladies lunching have their stories about when you passed through town. Oh, that was all before I locked it down.
Okay, that might have finally helped me a little bit. It says, and the skeletons in both our closets plotted hard to fuck this up, and the old men I've swindled really did believe I was the one. And the ladies luncheon having their stories about when you passed through town, but that was all before I locked it down. I guess they were doing their mutual cons, they met, they kind of fell for each other, and then maybe they decided to kind of stop conning people and just pursue each other. And the skeletons in both their closets mean that they have past, maybe people that they've wronged that are going to try to mess with the relationship. Because that's exactly what it's saying with the old men, that she swindled really did believe she was the one. And then all the ladies are having their rumors as well. So it's just kind of like they're being talked about now that they're kind of stepping out of that like con life maybe. But that's kind of what I've gotten out of it so far.
Now you hang from my lips like the gardens of Babylon, with your boots beneath my bed. Forever is the sweetest haunt.
I like that lyric a lot. But that whole little verse says, now you hang from my lips like the gardens of Babylon, with your boots beneath my bed. Forever is the sweetest con. As you guys know, I love to talk about history and any chance I get. And I'm not going to pretend like I know a lot about the Gardens of Babylon, but from what I know about it, the whole thing about it is that it's like this beautiful garden and all this stuff, but there's like rumors as to whether or not it was too good to be true or that it never actually existed. So I think that's a really interesting lyric if I'm applying that knowledge to it, saying that now you hang from my lips, kind of saying like it's almost too good to be true, that it almost feels like it doesn't even match or should exist. And then with your boots beneath my bed, forever is the sweetest con. They laid up their boots. They're saying that they're retiring from this type of life, and getting to be with that person is their best con. So I think I was slowly arriving to it, but now this definitely just seems like some outlaws fell in love.
I had some tricks up my sleeve. Takes one to know one. You're a cowboy like me, and I'm never gonna love again. I'm never gonna love again.
Alright, so that was the end of Cowboy Like Me. I think this is probably one of the toughest songs I've tried to decode. I'm really not entirely confident on the analysis that I kind of came up with, so I really will be looking to the comments of you guys letting me know exactly what this song is about. Overall, I did enjoy it. I think it is very reminiscent of like country music. I haven't really dove very deep into her country music, but I would assume that this is like similar to that genre rather than like her pop or even folk. I thought this was very country-esque. But tell me what you thought of the song, and again, I would really appreciate any perspective on this. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.